In 2025, the 800-volt architecture is set to become the standard for all generations of electric vehicles. And Tesla has adopted this voltage range in the Tesla Semi and Cybertruck. Compared to the traditional 400-volt range, the high-end architecture will offer certain advantages in terms of charging time, efficiency, and range. However, Elon Musk also acknowledged the limitations of this architecture. Even though the price of the Tesla Semi has exceeded $200,000, surpassing the leaked figure of $180,000, it still provides a remarkable 43% cost savings compared to diesel trucks. So, why is the Tesla Semi a strategic move by Elon Musk to transform the transportation industry? Let's find out in today's episode of Tesla Car World. Welcome back to our channel. Before we begin, please show your support by subscribing if you haven't already, and ring the bell so you won't miss out on any of our interesting videos in the future. Now, let's get started with today's content. According to information provided by Tesla on its official website, the manufacturer states that the operating costs are more than 2.5 times cheaper per mile, resulting in savings of $200,000 in the first 3 years. This implies that drivers save up to $5,000 per month, which is impressive. Why is the Tesla Semi still a profit for drivers even when the price fluctuates? At this point, Tesla still refrains from disclosing even a slight hint about both versions of the Tesla Semi, the 300-mile and 500-mile variants, raising the most questions among customers. It certainly no longer sits at the rumored prices of $150,000 and $180,000 from the early days of its unveiling. The actual cost is kept confidential, possibly under the terms of the contract between the manufacturer and its partners. And even PepsiCo does not provide any details. Recently, rumors about the price of the Tesla Semi have peaked at $250,000, an astonishing figure, but somehow understandable. This electric truck is notably challenging to manufacture compared to other Tesla models. Have you heard about the giga press for the Tesla Semi? Probably not, as this technology has currently reached its highest capacity with 9,000 tons for the Cybertruck. The Tesla Semi, being much larger, could be mistaken for a high-speed train if it were a bit longer. Just kidding. The production is indeed far from simple, as even Elon Musk's additional investment of $3.6 billion cannot expedite the mass production of these electric trucks at the Giga Nevada facility. A significant part of the cost increase is attributed to the impact of megachargers. Some information indicates that building a charging station exclusively for the Tesla Semi costs around $6 million. But based on our findings, despite all challenges, the Tesla Semi remains a cost-effective option for drivers compared to diesel trucks.
In the first 3 years of operation, you're looking at nearly $200,000 in fuel savings.
We stumbled upon an interesting comment while watching Jay Leno's video on the Tesla Semi experience. In that comment, the writer shared that he owns a 2017 ProStar and described it as a diesel truck that is fuel-hungry. So fun. The reality is that the cost of the Tesla Semi is significantly higher than that of diesel trucks, such as the 2022 Peterbilt 579, priced at around $160,000, or the Kenworth T680, with a starting price of $150,000. We have calculated based on the assumption that the Tesla Semi is priced at $250,000. According to rumors, and even if it remains at $180,000, the price difference is not too substantial. However, let's overlook the purchase price as it's just an initial incurred cost, and more importantly, it's about the ongoing savings for the truck fleet. Let's perform a calculation on the savings that the Tesla Semi offers compared to diesel trucks. And to be fair, we'll use an example of 2 trucks with the same route and same payload. Currently, the average price of diesel in the US is $4.20 a gallon. Suppose you want to transport a load with a truck covering a range of 200 miles. The average diesel truck would consume approximately 34 gallons for this journey. From this, we calculate that a diesel truck would consume nearly 5.9 miles per gallon. According to the figures, we find that the driver of a diesel truck would have to pay $142 for this route. Turning to the Tesla Semi, this truck, as publicly stated by Elon Musk, consumes less than 2 kilowatt-hours per mile, falling around 1.7 kilowatt-hours. But we will consider it at a disadvantage when taking the figure as displayed on the manufacturer's website. With an average range of 200 miles like the diesel truck, the Tesla Semi would consume a total of 400 kilowatt-hours. And the electricity cost in November in the state of California is approximately 20 cents or 20 cents per kilowatt hour. Calculating 400 kilowatt hours multiplied by 20 cents, we get the amount that the Tesla driver would have to pay, which is around $80 for a similar route to the diesel truck. Considering fuel costs alone, the savings are over 43%. Next, let's examine regular maintenance costs such as oil changes, emission control equipment, brakes, and downtime. Additionally, consider the environmental and societal impact of transporting goods with zero emissions and lower noise pollution. Delve into the improved quality of life for drivers with the Tesla Semi, which has been highly praised for revolutionizing the transportation industry. Despite remaining uncertainties about this electric truck, let's explore the high-voltage architecture in the Semi and Cybertruck, a design believed to become the standard for all electric vehicles by 2025. How well do big rig and Cybertrucks operate in high-voltage architectures?
We're running at the 800,000 volt range.
Wow.
Versus our 400 volt range in most of our cars today. But Cybertruck will also go to that higher voltage range.
Back in 2022, during the first quarter financial results event, Tesla executives were questioned about why the company did not adopt the 800 volt architecture for its vehicles, while Elon's competitors, such as Porsche and Lucid Motors, had reached the premium threshold of 900 volts. Tesla's senior vice president clarified that the 800-volt structure has several significant advantages, but is primarily designed for larger vehicles. Baglino pointed out that this architecture makes sense for electric vehicles that require higher charging power or more torque. Therefore, Tesla Cybertruck and Tesla Semi are the top choices. In early November, we all learned that Tesla Semi and Cybertruck are categorized under the same type in the vehicle's VIN decoding, and these two vehicles also interact quite well. When Tesla Semi was assigned the task of transporting an off-road vehicle to test locations, people discussed whether this was part of Tesla's marketing strategy.
So the current requirements go up. There's a little bit more semiconductor and actual conductor savings of going to the higher voltage, and so we do consider that for Semi and Cybertruck.
Returning to the 800-volt high-voltage system of the Tesla Semi and Cybertruck, the reality is that in case of the larger, higher-power vehicles, when charging is needed or when transmitting energy from the battery to electronic devices or when demanding higher torque, the power requirements increase. Tesla's shift to using higher voltage can help save on materials such as semiconductors and wiring to some extent. The 800 volts in the Tesla Semi and Cybertruck will undoubtedly be a higher voltage system compared to the 400 volt system currently used in most electric vehicle models like the Model Y and Model 3. Thanks to this higher voltage range, the 800 volt system provides significant advantages for the vehicles to generate more power, reduce charging time, and increase overall drivetrain efficiency. Why is a high voltage architecture the foundation for faster acceleration? Electric vehicle motors are typically designed to operate at a specific voltage. If a vehicle is supplied with a higher voltage, the motor can be optimized for a higher performance, providing a more powerful driving experience. This is particularly crucial in situations such as overtaking or driving on highways. Implementing this architecture for two electric trucks can significantly impact acceleration, even if it may not be perceived as crucial or necessary by some drivers. In the case of the Tesla Semi, it was leaked that it can accelerate from 0 to 60 in 20 seconds, and the Cybertruck Tri-Motor is expected to achieve this in about 3 seconds. We know that power is directly proportional to voltage and current, and when voltage doubles, power will also double. In the case of electric vehicles, the electric motor is powered by a battery. The electrical energy from the battery is transmitted to the electric motor through a voltage converter. The voltage converter is responsible for transforming the voltage from the battery into a voltage suitable for the electric motor. For electric vehicles using the 800-volt high-voltage system, the voltage converter can use lower current to transmit the same amount of energy to this electric motor compared to electric vehicles using a lower voltage system. This is because the higher voltage allows the transmission of the same amount of energy in a shorter period. For example, to transmit 100 kilowatts of energy to the motor, the 800 voltage converter can use a current of 12.5A. Meanwhile, the 400 voltage converter would need to use a current of 25A to transmit the same amount of energy. As mentioned earlier, this architecture also allows the use of smaller conductors. This helps reduce the overall weight of the electric vehicle and improves aerodynamic efficiency, serving the rapid acceleration process. While this might not be crucial for the Tesla Semi, it's worth considering for off-road vehicles like Cybertruck. So, how does the 800-volt architecture affect charging capabilities? The 800-volt system can handle charging power up to 350 kilowatts, whereas the 400-volt system can only provide a maximum charging power of 250 kilowatts. This means that an electric vehicle running on the 800-volt system can charge almost fully in about 20 minutes, while an electric vehicle running on the 400-volt system may take around 40 minutes. This aligns with what Elon Musk publicly stated on the company's official website when he mentioned that the Tesla Semi takes about 30 minutes to go from 0 to 70% with a 900 kilowatt-hour battery pack. For the Cybertruck, this 800-volt electric architectural upgrade will significantly speed up charging, allowing the Cybertruck to charge from 10% to 80% in just 20 minutes. The pickup truck can also maintain a higher charging speed throughout the charging session due to the 800-volt battery structure. The 800-volt system brings a significant advantage in fast charging speed as it can handle high output power from super-fast charging stations. For instance, Tesla's Supercharger V4 has a power rating of 350 kilowatts, achieved by boosting the current level in voltage. The 800-volt system can also contribute to extending the operational range of electric vehicles. When more energy is supplied to the vehicle, it can travel longer distances before needing a recharge. This is why the Tesla Semi stands out compared to other electric trucks on the market, having won the Run or Less program with a record-breaking distance of 1,076 miles in a day. Additionally, we look forward to the official range of the Cybertruck later this month, and we hope it'll achieve between 400 to 430 miles. According to Baglino's insights, he observes more advantages than disadvantages for vehicles that require higher charging power or more torque. The 800-volt system allows for a reduction in weight and the space required for cable systems, as this architecture minimizes the use of copper materials throughout the entire vehicle, contributing to the weight reduction of trucks. The Tesla Semi has an estimated average original weight of 26,000 pounds based on our previous estimates, and the Cybertruck falls within the range of 6,500 to 7,000 pounds, as recently revealed by Elon Musk. As far as we know, in the case of the Semi, the electric truck has even exceeded the 800-volt range to reach 1,000 volts. The Class 8 truck is the company's first model with a 4-digit operating voltage. We'll dive deeper into this in the next segment with more detailed information. Ultimately, the 800-volt system in both the Tesla Semi and Cybertruck delivers clear efficiency benefits. This architecture harmonizes everything by generating lower currents, helping to reduce heat, which is always advantageous when it comes to electric vehicle batteries, as the battery cooling system can consume electric power. Generating a lower current also means that charging cables can be thinner and less cumbersome. Additionally, some electrical components within the vehicle can be thinner and smaller, contributing to a lighter and more efficient vehicle. So, what challenges does an 800-volt architecture create? Although Baglino has highlighted the numerous advantages of this architecture, it doesn't mean that there are no drawbacks. Elon Musk also commented on the issue after Baglino's remarks, saying that even if Tesla could save $100 per vehicle by switching from 400 to 800 volts, this decision would come at a huge cost elsewhere. The entire supercharger network, which now has more than 33,000 charging points, would also have to be converted to 800 volts. At present, we only have the Tesla Semi day cab, and the sleeper version is expected to be introduced soon, causing a stir in the transportation market in the near future. Tesla initially launched the Semi with a 3-motor drivetrain. The option for a 4th motor drivetrain may appear later. Reports suggest that the Semi's battery, located beneath the cabin floor, has the capacity to store energy up to 1,000 kilowatt hours, enough to power 10 Tesla Model X vehicles. Tesla typically does not disclose the electric vehicle's battery capacity, and the same is the case with the Semi. Tesla has not disclosed power or torque figures. However, we know that electric vehicles generate a significant amount of torque, so we expect the Semi's drivetrain to produce a 4-digit torque figure. In an episode of Jay Leno's Garage, Priestley mentioned that the Semi's drivetrain has a system power of around 1,500 horsepower, but Tesla limits the power transmitted to the wheels to enhance operational range. Additionally, Priestley pointed out that reducing some of that high-end power would improve the longevity of the Semi's tires. As the Tesla Semi undergoes real-world testing and captures the attention of key players in the logistics industry, it signifies the dawn of a new era for freight transportation, one marked by sustainability, efficiency, and technological innovation. While challenges undoubtedly persist, the Tesla Semi transcends being merely a truck. It symbolizes progress and heralds change in an industry ripe for revolution. With its amalgamation of eco-friendly design, extended range, remarkable performance, and autonomous capabilities, the Tesla Semi is set to reshape the freight transport landscape, guiding us toward a future where roads are not just pathways, but conduits for sustainable innovation. So, how do you feel about the future of the Tesla Semi and the U.S. trucking industry? And do you think that this big rig is a game changer to get commercial companies to abandon diesel trucks? Electric trucks were a somewhat nebulous concept, as Bill Gates once shared, until the emergence of the Tesla Semi. The Tesla Semi has shattered negative doubts about the capability of an electric truck to exceed 500 miles in range or to carry a payload of up to 70,000 pounds. It has exceeded these expectations. From the moment it existed only in the minds of its designers, it held profound significance in reshaping how people perceive the future of transportation. An ambitious idea conceived by J.B. Straubel back in 2016. We have delved into and analyzed the specific weight of the Tesla Semi to determine whether it is as heavy as previously thought and why Tesla chose to develop this game changer.
Heavy trucks are 1% of vehicles on road, but consume 18% of the fuel, like 18% of emissions. And so by replacing one truck, we can make a huge impact on the environment.
We have received many comments from the public regarding noise pollution in the city area in previous episodes. And it is estimated that 60% of it is caused by heavy-duty trucks. We wonder what would happen if electric trucks became more popular, even though they may be considered less flexible than diesel trucks. The positive impacts are commendable. Let's talk about the Tesla Semi and the mysteries behind it. Why is Tesla developing this big rig? Everything started in 2016 when Giga, Nevada was completed and began operating to support energy supply for electric car production in Fremont. The average distance from Tesla's Factory 1 to Fremont is 260 miles. So it would be meaningless for Tesla to transport battery packs and electric vehicle components on a diesel truck. If, on average, the company makes multiple component distribution trips per day, the amount of emissions released into the environment during these journeys is significant. We found that on average, each diesel truck emits about 404 grams of CO2 per mile. This is quite a small level, but in the long term, it will be quite a negative problem for air quality. Taking this issue seriously, former Tesla director J.B. Straubel came up with the idea of producing an electric truck, and research on electric trucks began to be carried out. J.B. Straubel's idea for developing electric trucks attracted Jerome Guillen, another Tesla executive, to join this significant project. Prior to this, Jerome Guillen had at least 6 years of experience in the truck development field, most notably with the Freightliner Cascadia. Jerome Guillen, along with Franz and the design team, focused on extensive research to turn the project into a real program and accomplish the emissions-free vehicle mission. Another reason we have discovered is that Tesla had plans for a dedicated vehicle for transporting components previously, a vehicle exclusive to the company without being confused with any other truck. This factor led Tesla to develop the bullet-shaped electric truck, or the Shinkansen-inspired vehicle, with a drag coefficient of 0.22. The decision to develop the Tesla Semi largely depended on Elon Musk. But how could Musk reject this idea when the electric truck market was beginning to receive attention from commercial companies? While electric trucks might be more expensive than diesel trucks, this wasn't a major issue because businesses have more capital or can leverage more financing options compared to individuals. Not only that, but the manufacturer also recognized the consumer trend of people wanting to save money while also being environmentally conscious. So, if Tesla Semi could save money for its customers and maintain environmental friendliness, it could potentially revolutionize the transportation industry. For example, on average, a diesel truck requires 1 gallon for approximately 8 miles on city routes. And for a 500-mile journey, it needs about 62 gallons. costing the driver nearly $300, which is quite expensive. In contrast, within the first 3 years, the Tesla Semi can save customers up to $200,000. One reason we admire Tesla the most is their consideration of the driver experience. The sad reality is that the average age of truck drivers in the United States is 65, and they spend a lot of time in their trucks as a mobile office. Therefore, creating the Tesla Semi, which will have less engine noise and a spacious cabin, will enhance the experience. Why are the Tesla Semi specifications considered a secret diary of Elon Musk? When asked about the parameters such as the exact weight of the current Tesla Semi, we certainly will not have an answer because it is still a prototype. The manufacturer does not want to announce at the present time, partly as we know. Tesla Semi is still in the process of evaluating the results of the day cab version.
I don't even feel like I'm pulling anything.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
We're pushing a good load back there, 60, 70,000 pounds gross vehicle weight.
Based on the information provided by Jay Leno and Priestley, the combined weight of two Tesla Semis and the Fontaine Traverse HT is 60,000 to 70,000 pounds. Taking the higher number, we have referenced an estimated weight of the Fontaine Traverse HT at around 17,700 pounds, and the calculation yields each Semi at 26,150 pounds. On the other hand, this weight can also vary depending on the trim. For example, the 300-mile range version will have a smaller battery pack and a simpler powertrain design than the high-end version. So, what do you think about this weight of the Tesla Semi? Not only the weight of the semi-truck, but the most controversial part every time this electric truck appears is always its battery pack. The question often asked is, how much does it weigh? A battery pack offers 500 miles of range on a single charge and allows for a total of up to 82,000 pounds is outrageous at the moment. It shows off Tesla's technology at a different level when we look at some of the other electric trucks on the market. Look at the range of other electric trucks like the e-Cascadia or Nikola Tre. They only reach 330 miles. Battery technology has always been something that Tesla has invested heavily in, as it continuously expands supply from China and improves productivity in Giga, Nevada. The manufacturer has never talked about the weight of the battery pack, and we only know it runs at a capacity of 900 kilowatt hours and consumes 1.7 kilowatt hour per mile. Many people have expressed concern about the weight of the battery pack in the Tesla Semi, but we estimate it to be lighter than 11,000 pounds. We base this estimate on the weight of the battery pack in the Model S, which weighs 1,183 pounds and has an energy density of 186 watt-hours per kilogram. The Model S has a total capacity of 100 kilowatt hours. On the other hand, the Tesla Semi uses a 900 kilowatt-hour battery pack. We performed a simple calculation by dividing the battery pack capacity by the energy density of the Model S battery pack, which gave us a result of 4,838 kilograms or 10,665 pounds. This weight is quite reasonable, as many other analysts also estimate that the heart of the Tesla Semi is in this range, or even lighter because technology is limitless. The manufacturer will certainly find ways to minimize the disadvantages of the battery pack through the manufacturing process, or even use a completely new battery technology for this big rig. Currently, the Tesla Semi is using conventional lithium-ion batteries, and with the pace of 4680 battery development at current factories, the upcoming version may be fully equipped with this battery technology, as it is co-produced in Nevada, provided that the quantity is sufficient for the Cybertruck or up to several hundred million cells. The weight could be reduced as 4680 provides higher energy density with a smaller size. It is worth noting that the weight of the battery pack is only one factor in the overall weight of the Tesla Semi. The Tesla truck will be heavier than a traditional diesel truck due to the weight of the battery pack and electric motors. However, Tesla Semi's electric powertrain is expected to provide significant advantages in terms of performance, reduced maintenance costs, and lower emissions than diesel trucks. Ultimately, releasing specific specifications for the Tesla Semi is not easy because it would make the Tesla Semi less attractive and easy for competitors to target. Moreover, the current specifications do not determine much because they are still in their early stages of development and research, and there are certainly both advantages and disadvantages. Most importantly, let's look at what it's achieved so far. Why is the Tesla Semi sleeper cab version such a promising prospect?
Eventually, we will do a sleeper cab where we can send drivers out for multiple days at a time as we expand the charging network.
This information is certainly what Tesla Semi fans have been waiting for the most about a cabin area with a sleeper. Currently, Tesla only offers the day cab version for daytime driving as a test of the Tesla Semi's efficiency. According to Priestley, for the new version of this big rig, Tesla will allow drivers to stay on the road for multiple days at a time. But this expansion also comes with challenges, as it depends on the development of the charging network. Unlike the approximately 10,000 truck stops where diesel trucks can refuel on the go, megachargers are a major limitation for the Tesla Semi because they are heavily dependent on them. This leads us to question whether the company's focusing on developing more megachargers rather than electric semi-trucks. If there are a large number of electric semi-trucks but the manufacturer does not provide enough charging stations, it will make everything difficult to manage. Everything would be easier if there were enough charging stations. Simply, the rig would leave a fully charged station, pick up a large load nearby, drive a few hundred miles, then stop at a megacharge to charge as well as take a half-hour break required by law and finish driving to the destination. Then, they would pick up a load to return home, stop at a megacharger to rest, and continue the rest of the way. 700 miles one way, 1,400-mile round trip in 2 days, and possibly with just one megacharger strategically placed and slower charging at the destination to be able to go another 100 to 200 miles overnight. Once megachargers are as common as superchargers today, long-haul road transport will be feasible, and that's when the adoption of these trucks will really take off. The addition of a bed is revealed to not extend the overall length of the Tesla Semi. The manufacturer is expected to mainly modify the size of the cabin. For example, by extending a small distance to the rear. Currently, with about 70 units produced, the company could actually produce more than that number. But the Tesla Semi is still in the pilot phase, so this is not necessary. To put it simply, the current daytime running version is just a first step towards the sleeper cab version later. Priestley confirmed that the company is collecting data and feedback from drivers to improve before entering mass production. Tesla's launch of a sleeper version will refute the negative opinions about the limited interior and lack of investment by the manufacturer, which also helps to increase the gap with diesel trucks. In our opinion, the sleeper version of the Tesla Semi may be released quite late, around the end of 2024. Although the designs and research have been implemented many times, the production of Semi still faces many challenges at the present. However, we are rather skeptical that the price of the Tesla Semi could exceed the current speculated price of $180,000. It could go up to $200,000 or $250,000 with the sleeper cab version, along with a range of new features that have never been seen in the day cab version. Although the price may increase, it is low because the average electric truck costs more than $300,000. So, is the Tesla Semi really as emission-free as the manufacturer expects? It's undeniable that the CO2 emissions generated during the production of electric vehicles are 59% higher than those generated during the production of traditional internal combustion engine vehicles, primarily due to the production of batteries. Although they are one of the best options available at present, electric vehicles still generate emissions at various stages of their life cycle, and there is still a long way to go before they become 100% green. The Tesla Semi is no exception, with a relatively large battery pack weighing approximately 8,000 to 10,000 pounds. However, it is unique in that the Nevada factory uses as much solar energy as possible, with a solar park on the roof of the Tesla Gigafactory 1 with a capacity of up to 24 megawatts. As a result, the production of a battery pack for the Tesla Semi will reduce the pressure on electricity and other energy consumption. More importantly, it will end after it goes into operation on American roads. Originally, Tesla planned to produce about 50,000 of these trucks in 2024. With a production rate of 50,000 semis per year, Tesla would actually become one of the largest truck manufacturers in the country today. However, This seems unlikely because the Tesla Semi is not a priority at this time and the battery problem may not have been solved. The sleeper cab version has been eagerly awaited to see how it is designed and refreshed and what impact it will have on the performance of this Tesla truck. We will soon have the answer. Emissions vehicles are being considered by the government and agencies quite a lot according to the Department of Energy. Medium and heavy-duty trucks generate nearly 30% of carbon emissions on highways. Stricter emission standards for truck smoke will take effect in 2027, which could force companies to switch to electric versions like this Tesla fleet. In conclusion, the Tesla Semi may not be perfect in every aspect at this moment, but the results and feedback from drivers who have experienced this electric truck have consistently been positive and highly praised. It offers a sense of ease and comfort in driving, with an incredibly spacious cabin filled with driver-centric features and equipment. The cabin embodies the harmonious blend of Tesla's cutting-edge design and technology. The addition of a sleeper in the upcoming version marks a significant milestone for this large-scale endeavor. While specifications like the estimated weight of 26,150 pounds are based on our research and might not be precise down to the last digit, they provide a useful estimation. With the potential to carry up to 82,000 pounds, the Tesla Semi stands on equal footing with diesel trucks, proving itself worthy of transforming the industry once it enters mass production. The Tesla Semi embodies a vision of sustainable transportation and innovation, offering a promising glimpse into the future of freight transport. As it continues to evolve and mature, its impact on the industry and the environment is bound to be significant. Tesla's dedication to enhancing the driving experience and pushing the boundaries of electric trucking holds the promise of a more sustainable and efficient future. So, what do you think about the strengths and shortcomings of the Tesla Semi, about its sleeper cab version? More importantly, how do you feel about Tesla's potential for mass production of this electric truck in the future?
But then it's about, cheating the wind and making the truck as aero efficient as possible. Because the more efficient it is, the longer the range, the better.
Elon Musk once described the Semi as a bullet, and its aerodynamic design further attests to this claim, with a drag coefficient of 0.22 CD, making this electric truck a leader in the transportation industry. On the other hand, the impressive breakthrough in performance compared to recent heavy-duty truck races has also been revealed. So, how will the Semi be a groundbreaking alternative in the transportation industry? A very compelling image of the Tesla Semi's performance, both independently and in comparison to other EVs, has been compiled by NACFE and PepsiCo, the company that purchased the first Tesla Semi model and compared it to its competitors. But what makes the Tesla Semi stand out from its competitors in the trucking industry? The data indicates that the Tesla Semi has performed exceptionally well, with transportation efficiency, charging efficiency, and overall performance being the three key parameters they used to assess this during full load cargo transportation. Due to the way the Semi carries out its task, the transportation industry has started to take notice and evaluate whether electric trucks can operate efficiently in the real world. This is because the range is a crucial measure in the industry and one of Tesla Semi's strengths. According to initial reports, the Semi seems to have a significant advantage in terms of average daily driving distance. However, it's unclear whether other trucks operate on equivalent routes or if the requirements of their specific routes necessitate them to travel further than the average daily distance. Nevertheless, there is information indicating that the average weight of trucks in the event is around 70,000 pounds. Although it hasn't reached the maximum weight of 82,000 pounds, the operational efficiency still demonstrates that the Tesla Semi performs quite well. For charging, the Semi made 3 stops for a 750 kilowatt charge up during the 1,076-mile journey on day 17 of the challenge. This increased the charge level from 3% to nearly 90% during the extended charging break lasting over an hour in the afternoon. The initial charging sessions lasted less than 45 minutes each. The plan for the Tesla Semi was initially revealed in Elon Musk's overarching strategic plan in 2016. However, many outside of Tesla doubted its feasibility. Ultimately, Musk's idea has been proven right after 7 years with the Tesla Semi, although it has yet to be mass-produced. Musk is currently one of the most criticized individuals globally due to his divisive personality and sometimes controversial behavior. Few would deny that he is a visionary, having demonstrated that electric cars have existed for over a century, but Tesla proved that they can be mass-produced and commercially sold. Tesla has become the giant of electric vehicles today thanks to its initial strategic plan, thanks to its initial strategy, which was simple yet excellently executed. Musk's second plan, known as Master Plan Part 2, was announced in 2016 and is an ambitious and unfinished statement by him. One of the most crucial points of this plan is the development of EVs in all major market segments. Although he didn't think building a cheaper car than the Model 3 at the time was ideal, the second plan mentioned a new pickup truck and a subsequent revealed model, the Model Y. Then, the strategy recognized the need for two new types of EVs, a solution for urban transport and heavy-duty cargo trucks. A year before the official announcement of the Tesla Semi prototype in November of 2017, Musk hinted at creating a semi-truck. Although Elon Musk believed that creating a compact, affordable electric car was more important, we have yet to see the versatile car or self-driving taxi service he dreamt of. He often boasts about impressive figures such as a range of 1,000 kilometers when empty, 800 kilometers when fully loaded. Additionally, he ensures that the Class 8 truck will be much cheaper than diesel-powered vehicles. The 300-mile and 500-mile variants of this advanced electric truck are expected to be priced at $180,000 and $250,000, respectively. However, Musk's performance claims for the Tesla Semi have been questioned from the outset. In 2018, Daimler Truck's CEO Martin Daum, who expressed skepticism about Tesla's promises regarding the Semi right after its prototype introduction, considered the claimed range to be unrealistic, especially when compared to the capabilities of Daimler's electric vehicles. If Tesla could truly achieve this, Daimler pledged to purchase 2 trucks, one for disassembly and one for testing, as if this happened, something had surpassed them. 2 years later, the more prominent figure Bill Gates also shared his doubts in a blog post. Gates mentioned that even with significant advancements in battery technology, EVs may never be a practical solution for heavy-duty vehicles such as 18-wheel trucks, cargo ships, and passenger airplanes. He argued that heavier batteries are needed to balance the increased weight from larger batteries. However, according to Gates, long-haul and heavier trucks will require a different energy source. The first Tesla pickup trucks delivered were designed to ensure that even from the first prototype, Tesla made it clear that they would not manufacture an ordinary daily use pickup truck that looks like anything anyone has ever seen. Instead, it aligns with the descriptions Elon Musk often uses, portraying a futuristic appearance. Volvo Trucks had unveiled its latest Super Truck 2 model, believed to have achieved a 134% increase in freight efficiency. Volvo truck engineers have also implemented some weight reduction strategies to significantly decrease the road load weight to 27,000 pounds for the combination truck and trailer. So how does the Tesla Semi achieve a breakthrough in performance, efficiency, and safety with its innovative design? Most people are initially surprised by the central driving seat, the windscreen that extends all the way to the door, and the absence of side mirrors in the Tesla Semi prototype. However, the overall arrangement and layout, while the production model has reintroduced mirrors, haven't changed significantly. Aerodynamic optimization is the primary focus of the unconventional design, resembling a bullet showcased at the 2017 unveiling event. In comparison to Super Truck 1, Volvo's recently introduced concept model is believed to have improved aerodynamics by 20%, with an estimated drag coefficient of around 0.46, while Supertruck 1 had a drag coefficient of 5.8. However, the Tesla Semi boasts a drag coefficient of 22, confirmed by Tesla's designer Franz von Holzhausen. This aids the Tesla Semi in achieving the remarkable range figures predicted by Elon Musk. The aerodynamics of the truck play a crucial role addressing the skepticism surrounding the Semi. Furthermore, a noteworthy reason contributing to the aerodynamics of the Tesla Semi is that it is designed based on the Shinkansen, or high-speed train, in Japan, and lacks the wide radiator grille seen in traditional trucks. The large side mirrors of the semi-truck are also complemented by camera screens on the left and right of the entertainment screen. Most functions in the Semi are controlled through these screens. An improvement that the Volvo Supertruck 2 concept brings is the complete replacement of side mirrors with more compact cameras. The Cybertruck had a similar design, but until now, traffic regulations have not permitted this, so the future of camera-based side mirror designs for all types of vehicles remains uncertain. Some concerns about what could cause a Tesla Semi rollover may find a straightforward answer. It is highly challenging for that to happen. Tesla's, being Elon Musk's creations, benefit from his particular enthusiasm for safety, so there is a reasonable assurance that it will perform well. Regarding rollovers, the Tesla Semi will share the advantages that all battery electric vehicles, or BEVs, possess. The fact that the heavy battery pack is positioned very low, giving it a very low center of gravity and making it difficult to overturn. You can also observe examples like the Model Y, which has almost zero likelihood of rolling over.
What are the reasons behind Elon Musk's enthusiasm for the Semi's specifications and features? For the 500-mile variant, the Tesla Semi-Truck has 9 battery modules, while the 1000-volt design has 10 modules, equivalent to the Model S Plaid battery. Tesla can customize the size of the battery to meet customer needs. It's reasonable then to predict that the model with a 300-mile range will have 6 modules. The lithium-ion battery packs are exclusive to the Tesla Semi and are not manufactured using replacement parts from other Tesla models, although they may be similar. The estimated power capacity is uncertain, ranging from 750 to 1,000 kilowatt-hours. In the overall plan outlined in Part 3, Elon Musk revealed the type of battery the Tesla Semi will use, categorizing the trucks into 2 distinct types, semi-light and semi-heavy. The plan specifies that standard range vehicles such as smaller cars and short-range trucks can use lower energy density chemicals like lithium iron phosphate batteries. Larger vehicles with longer ranges, such as long-haul trucks and buses, require higher energy density batteries using high nickel cathodes. The short-range heavy trucks are believed to use LFP chemistry in a 500 kilowatt-hour battery pack, while the long-range heavy trucks use advanced nickel technology in an 800 kilowatt-hour battery pack. Moreover, EV manufacturers have begun deploying megawatt charging stations at strategic locations to maximize charging capability. Specially designed connectors handle high current used by electric Class 8 trucks, allowing for a 30-minute charge from nearly 0 to 70%, according to information provided by PepsiCo, a partner in the Tesla trailer truck unveiling. It takes 90 minutes for a full charge, as drivers of trucks within the 500-mile range won't encounter issues with the Tesla Semi-Truck after 8 hours of driving. According to regulations, drivers must take a 30-minute rest break. The average distance a truck driver covers in 8 hours is 400 miles. The 2 drive units powered by batteries are designed for torque production on the rear remaining axle and 1 drive unit on the rear axle for efficiency, and these motors can be turned off when not in use, although specific technical specifications have not been disclosed officially.
Tesla states that the semi-truck has 3 times the power of a diesel truck, implying a power output of about 1,000 horsepower. It utilizes the efficient 3-motor drivetrain system from the modified Model S Plaid, with some modifications arranged in a reverse manner. The front motor of the Model S powers the rear axle of the Semi, functioning as a highway drive unit, while the dual rear motors of the Plaid are mounted on the rear axle of the Semi. These motors feature a clutch similar to Rivian, allowing their use for acceleration and disconnecting at speed to improve efficiency. When considering the best-selling truck in the US, the Freightliner Cascadia, which has a baseline power of 350 horsepower, the 3 times figure amounts to 1,050. Therefore, it's reasonable to assert that the Semi matches the power of 1,020 horsepower for the Model S and X Plaid, and possibly its torque of 1,050 150 pound-feet. Tesla further ensures that even if 2 of the 3 electric motors fail, the electric truck will still outperform a diesel truck in natural acceleration. However, such failures are unlikely to occur, as Tesla has claimed that the drivetrains on the semis are designed to cover 1,000,000 miles. But most importantly, how will the Tesla Semi appeal to potential customers and users? When unloaded, the Tesla Semi can accelerate from 0 to 60 in 20 seconds. However, under a full load, the Semi will perform like a true sports car, as evidenced by footage from the transportation process showing it can climb up to a 5% grade at speeds up to 60 miles per hour. Tesla ensures that the Semi will require less than 2 kilowatt hours per mile, and during testing, PepsiCo reported that the electric truck often used less than 1.7 kilowatt hours per mile, despite these seemingly remarkable figures.
The real power of Tesla lies in its software, with remote diagnostics tools, precise predictive maintenance, and other services that traditional truck owners could only imagine. The Semi shares many features with modern travel, including forward lane keeping assist, collision warnings, and automatic emergency braking due to inertia that pushes heavy-duty trailers into the cabin, causing an abnormal folding of a connected vehicle joint.
This is prevented by the autonomous driving system. The Tesla Semi is designed to have self-driving capabilities similar to other Tesla electric vehicles, and Tesla aims to provide additional special features like convoy operation, where multiple self-driving vehicles operate together.
Despite the first batch of semi-trucks starting operations at PepsiCo and Frito-Lay plants in California, some critics have tried to convince people that Tesla's electric trucks are still a scam. Even after Tesla released a video of a loaded semi-truck carrying 81,000 pounds of cargo, covering 500 miles on a single charge, some still attempted to argue that the load was lighter. The Tesla semi-truck has excelled in testing with the ability to maintain a high charge level for a significant period using the installed 750 kilowatt hour charger, charging from 5 to 80% in about 1 hour. This remarkable achievement means that the truck can continue to operate at nearly full load without any disruption from charging sessions. While a limited number of trucks have been produced, even with the first delivery starting in December last year, PepsiCo, which ordered 100 trucks, may have received around 40 based on the reported returns. Although the company is not yet prepared to begin mass production, Tesla has received numerous orders from other fleet operators. The collaboration with PepsiCo can be seen as a pilot project, with modifications made in response to user feedback before full-scale production, as Tesla aims to surpass all other US truck manufacturers by 2024, according to their mission statement. Tesla's order book includes 50 trucks from Cisco, 40 from Anheuser-Busch, 130 from Walmart, 150 from Pride Enterprises, along with the 100 trucks pre-ordered by PepsiCo, although these figures pale in comparison to Tesla's production capacity.
Production and positive experiences with electric trucks are expected to attract a large number of other fleet operators to the Tesla network to turn the electric truck into a gold mine. The success of the electric Semi also relies on its full self-driving capabilities, challenging preconceptions about Tesla's electric trucks. Although Tesla's unique materials and structure are characteristic, the undeniable allure of the Tesla Semi lies in its electric powertrain. Despite lacking the flashy chrome appearance often seen in traditional 18-wheelers, it compensates with a novel design and the technology it brings. While Frito-Lay's larger investment in natural gas-powered Volvo trucks speaks volumes about their current confidence in electric tractor trailers, it also highlights the ongoing shift towards EVs. What do you think about the breakthrough of the Semi from Tesla? What other types of vehicles should Tesla add to their product line? That's it for today. Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed it, please show your support by liking and subscribing to our channel. You can also turn on notifications so you'll never miss out on any of our amazing videos. We appreciate your feedback and your time. We hope to see you again next time. Until then, take care and have fun.